And we're back. Part 2. Not take 2. Part 2. Trying to figure out where to put this. Can we see? Alright, we can see. I like the way that looks up front. Those are my boxes. Those are the cubes that make up my bed. I really like the way they look up front because I think I have 2 extra that stay out. I use 6 for the bed, but I'll figure that out later. Because that's really where I want to put the toilet, is up front and out of the way. So I don't know. That'll be later. I got the sink, because what I wanted to do was to put the sink. We'll go back by the door where it was. That's right here. And then have the sink and the toilet together like a little bathroom up here. And then I have a really nice little one of those nubby rugs I bought that covers up my toilet. I got some new ones, and yeah, it's time for the rug. That's what we're doing. So the sink will most likely go back where it was. Let me put this out of the way. His pot is outside. I got to wash that off. So that'll be another video. I can't put too much up front because it's in the direct view of the windows. I also found a nice crack in the windshield. I heard it a couple of days ago, but I didn't see it. There was a bunch of dump trucks on the highway. Some places down here, there's no other way to get where you're going except to get on a highway or an interstate. So that's what happened. I was hoping it wasn't because I didn't see it right away. I just know it just happened like overnight. It finally let go and cracked. It's about this big. Not too bad. It's from the bottom up, though. That's kind of making me nervous. But I'm not really... I might stay here for a little bit longer because it's cheap. There's electricity, but there's no water on the site because we're like right by the bathhouse, so I could care less. I have everything I need in the van anyway as far as water is concerned. I got my sink and stuff, so I wasn't worried about that. And yeah, I'll pay next to nothing just for electricity. That's fine. So that's what we're doing. And let me see if I can get this a little bit better. You're on that little weird thing I have. And I know we're bouncing. It'll stop in a minute. Okay, stop that. Okay. Now it's moving everybody out of the way. Because I don't want to I can't put anything really more outside in the tent because I'm worried about bugs. So, everything new is in the van. Being bug-free. I love this rug. It's so pretty. Never been a fan of the gray, but I'm starting to like it. It's like a taupe, a gray, and white, which is kind of, because even my little green curtain matches with when it's next to it, it picks up the coloring, so I don't really have to do much. Except remove the tag. Can I remove this? No. My tool bucket. So, hope everyone's having or had a good weekend. And I hope the beginning of your Monday was a good work week. So, we're going to lay this down. And this floor stuff, this is very nice. I have to do one thing though. I have to cut one little hole. I still have the hooks in the floor. We're going to move. These guys that hook onto the seats, so I gotta make a little slice so this lays flat. I had cut 2 of them out 3 years ago. I had a friend who had a metal grinder thing, and they came over and cut the hooks off. So this is where I had moved the bed to this side. We didn't do that side. So we'll leave the hooks in. It's not going to matter too much, but we got to make a hole in the thing. a little piece out without stabbing your fingers. Oh, there's another one right here. Thought they were side by side. Alright. We did it. How does this go back again? I forgot. There it is. Well, it doesn't matter over there because there's furniture. Which door? I gotta decide for sure now which door I'm opening, and it's gonna be the one with the gate on it. So, I'll do this. It's like a little too short, but you won't see that under the boxes. Plus, I have some extras on the outside that, I think I'm gonna get more of these mats. The indoor-outdoor mat, the rock ones I just showed you up front. You can cut them. You can cut them. That little carpet knife. These guys, it cuts right through it. Right through it. Perfect. So what I might do is get one or two more of the $5 mats, cut them in half to do the edges of the edges of the door right here. See where it matches the gate? I just stuck this in because we got some wires over there. So just to put a little slice of this in the doorways. Let me know what you think. I think that's going to look pretty good. For $5, I can cover all of that, you know. It's cheap and it's that waterproof stuff. And all these little grooves in it, because it's a welcome mat where you wipe your feet off, will catch the water and all the dirt coming in and out of the van. And then I just rip a little section like this out, and I think that's much easier. And it looks pretty nice, I think. Let me know what you think about those things. And it helps to get my seat out. My seat cushion gotta come out. And where am I ending this? And this is nice and light. Look at this rug. You can roll it. It's like a giant bath mat. And it's thick, hard rubber on the bottom. So I don't have to worry about spilling anything or nothing like that. Just getting the first piece down, which is the biggest pain. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh, yeah. Excuse my behind in your face. Perfect fit. Oh, it looks nice. Excuse me. Ta-da! Oh, it's gonna look so cute when it's done. I'm just rolling up the excess because the rest of this is going back that way once I get the rest of the clothes, and gonna donate a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm sweating. To that lovely church that helped me and gave me huge discounts on everything. Most of the stuff in there she ended up not charging me like the full price for. Which, shout out to that woman. Thank you very much, dear. I really appreciate it. Let's see, now what are we doing? I don't know. That's the rug in. Let's take a nice look at it without the whiteout view. I might have to close that door because the sun is a bit much. It's about 10 o'clock and I am sweating already. Let's block out the sun for a minute. Ooh, anything in the way? No. Ah, much better. Okay. This is the rug. Alright, look how pretty. It looks blue because of my thing on the window. But, what do you think? I think that's going to look very nice. Very, very nice. And I like the boxes up front, but they don't fit properly. It's like that much too short to put them side by side up front. I've been messing with that since I turned the camera off. But I think this is going to look quite nice. Quite nice. So let me put 2 of those boxes back over there. What are we up to? We're up to 12 minutes. Let me see if I move those boxes back so we can get a quick preview of what it's going to look like. Sliding around the van. Oh, it's easier to slide on your butt. Oh, excuse the hair. I lost my headband somewhere in the 500 boxes I own. I gotta label the boxes somewhere, maybe over here, but like number them because I've mixed them up so much in the last week. I gotta figure out which ones go where again because they're in very specific orders, so I know what's what. Yeah, we're looking a little raggedy today. So, hey, it's van life, right? Construction. Let's do this. Okay, you guys, out of the way. You're on this bouncy thing. Sorry about that. And these guys, some of them weigh a ton. What I did was, oh, geez. In the storage cubes, what I did was I took my hurricane supply food, since nothing is anchored to the floor in the car, to weight down the boxes. So in each storage box has 1 layer of cans outlining the bottom to give it weight, so when I slam on the brakes the whole bed doesn't come flying forward. And then on top of that is my clothes and stuff like that, okay? Which was better, so if you're using storage cubes, weight them down with your extra emergency canned supplies. And everybody needs to have at least 2 weeks worth of canned goods in your vehicle. Alright? Winter's not over yet in most of the country. So if you're thinking of doing this, and even if you could be somewhere and your car breaks down. What if you're camping in the middle of nowhere and you get stuck in the woods? You know, we've seen that a lot with the Canadians. You know, they go to start the car, something goes wrong, you got a flat tire, you can't get a tow truck in the middle of nowhere. You got to have at least 14 days worth of canned goods. Get a bunch of soup, you know, some vegetables, stuff like that. So, I think I can start using my hurricane supplies now. I don't have to keep saving them. Hurricane season's over. So, we're going to be doing a lot of cooking and unloading a little bit of the weight. Oh. And we'll flip your view again. I think this thing is kind of working out. If it didn't bounce so much. Sorry about the bouncing. I can't fix it. Okay. See, there's a lot of room back here. Sometimes when I was mapping it out a couple of days ago, and then realized I was adding about an extra foot onto it. You know, it's bigger in your mind when you're out of the van, you know. I was sitting in the tent mapping this out, and then I came back into the van in the morning and said, oops, oops, not quite the room you thought you had. And I got a, for like, I think it was $4, a plastic set of drawers. I forgot about that. I got that yesterday. I stopped by another thrift store, and they had a set of plastic drawers, the 3 drawers, the big one. It's about a foot wide by 30 inches. It's the one everybody's got. They had a white one, which matches all the kind of gray and white. I was going to get the brown, and I saw the white, and I thought, wow, that might work. Because I haven't decided if I'm putting drawers back here. I don't know what I'm doing with this yet. So I really don't want to get out of the van to get something out of the back. And then putting the bed here leaves you limited space to open drawers. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the skinny ones with just the 3 small drawers that's only a foot by a foot, or go with 1 big one and 2 small ones. You know what I mean? I got to figure out the best way, but I don't want to be getting out of the van anymore. Getting stuff out of the back. I need to stop that. Because some places you really shouldn't be doing that, you know? Especially if you're trying to stay under the radar. Opening your back hatch and going into a dresser in the back of your minivan is not stealth anything. And if anybody thinks they're stealth camping anymore in anything, the jig is up. I'm sorry. The jig is up. And we should have realized that when the cops called Van Life Plus to let him know while he was in Walmart taking a pee in the morning that someone was trying to rob his bike off the back of his van. So yeah, the cops know exactly what we're doing. That's not a mystery anymore. So let's take a quick peek, because this is 17 minutes. I want to cut this one off here. There we go. I think that's looking lovely. All right, what do you think? And that's 2, 3, 4. 4 is going to bring me right up to the cooler, which is going to stay behind the seat. That's the heaviest piece. Now, if you remember last summer when I hit the brakes, it was up front by my drive passenger door. When I hit the brakes, because my glove compartment, my dashboard is up on an angle, a slope like this, everybody remembers that my 100-pound, 200-pound ice chest that was full of ice and food went flying into the dashboard like it weighed 2 pounds. So that's staying back now here behind the driver's seat, right here. This way it's anchored down, it's not going anywhere. If anything, it'll come sideways and there'll be stuff to block it from coming forward. Trying to keep anything that may fly forward as lightweight as possible that won't knock you out while you're driving the car. You know what I mean? Don't need a concussion in the driver's seat with your crap hitting yourself in the head at 50 miles an hour. Not a good thing. So we're going to end this portion right here. And it's hot. It's hot already. I'll be moving probably those boxes in later this afternoon. But I think, let's untie this for a second. Maybe we'll do one longer one. This is the pillow. Isn't this very pretty? We can take that off now. And this was all brand new. Everything at this store is brand new. And we got one of each, one, right? Yeah, one. One great big king-size pillow case. And then it's got this on the back. So, is it double-sided all the way around? I didn't even really look. Oh, yes, it is. Okay, the back of the blanket looks like this. So it's double-sided, which is good. I like that. Very nice. So the next thing to go in will be the boxes to redo the bed. And I think I'm going to put that white dresser on this side. So actually I should put those side by side so I see exactly how much room I got. Let's do that. Now let's do it. Because these are the heavy guys over here. And it's nice with the rug, they slide around. I don't have to pick them up anymore to move them. Alright, that's... Okay. Let's turn that a little bit this way. Okay, so that's the width of the bed. Yes, it looks very small, but it's not. it's very big. And I think this is going to be a very pretty color scheme in here. All right. Check a preview of what the bed will look like at 2 feet. So I kind of liking the way everything's matching. I get a better look at that. Right. I think that's going to look nice. I'm very pleased with the blanket. It's like the bed makes the van. That's just it. The biggest piece in your vehicle is your bed. If the bed's not looking nice, the rest of the van doesn't look, it looks ramshackled. Is that the word? Or, you know what I mean? It doesn't pull it needs to pull the whole van together. So, as long as you got a good looking bed, the rest of your build really won't matter. You got a nice floor and a nice bed. It ties the whole thing together. And this is going to look like a couch when I'm done, with all the pillows here. And this guy. This stuff is very nice. All right, get off. I'm stuck on something. Don't get stuck on stuff. We don't have time for that. Every second counts when you're uploading. And these. Very pretty. Right? That's a big pillow. Can you see that? So, with this, on the blanket, on that guy, let's get a sneak peek. Yeah, I think that's really going to come out nice. What do you think? With the floor and the rug and the black, a little black, a little beige, a little gray. It's all kind of in the same color wheel. As long as you stay in your color wheel, you can mix a million different colors together. My grandmother was an interior decorator. I paid attention. So, we're going to end this one here because now we're at 23 minutes where we didn't want to be. But this is a nice longer video. And then the other one will come in smaller segments, okay? Gonna take a break because it's getting hot. I was dusting and cleaning, and there's one spot we couldn't remove the carpet, which was here. This is the trap door for the Stow-and-go hole. So this is gonna get these guys. I'm gonna go back and get 2 more. It fits perfect, covering that trap door. So if you have Stow-and-go holes, if you get these outdoor crazy mats, 2 of them fit just the exact same size as the door. And I don't have to open the door because I can get under it here. So I have my storage, and I keep my fire extinguisher and stuff like that I need. Too close. All my fire extinguishers you need to get really fast. Right here. So I keep my fire extinguisher there. Normally it's up front. I might stick it in that little hole right over there once I cover that up with some foam. I need 1 more pack of the flooring, I think. I have 1 under here in the Stow-and-go hole where I step into the van. This way I can just walk into the van. You have to climb in on your hands and knees, and I just open the gate and step right in. It's only about that high off the floor because this sucker goes deep. It's over 1 foot deep. It's 2.5 feet by 2 feet by about 14 inches deep. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing. So that's what we're doing. end of part 2. I'll see you on part 3 a little later this afternoon. Have a good dinner, because that's probably the next time I'm going to see you once the sun starts to go down. It's about 11 o'clock. I've been dusting and doing last minute things in between the 2 videos. I was working real hard on this, but it's like cardboard. This stuff, it just got so ruined from exposure to the door being open. The guy never put any mats down back here to protect this. So this was the worst of the wear and tear on the carpet. Uh, the rest was, the reason why we really cut that out was because there was so much uh, cat hair from mouse. Duke shed worse than mouse, because most of them are itty bitty teeny weeny white hairs. That's Dookie. We could not get that out. It was just so woven in. And it's only been a year. You know, Mouse was in here 3 years. I didn't find that many. But Duke was shedding as he was growing and, you know, becoming a man. So, yeah. So that's what happened to the carpet. No matter what we used, we couldn't get it back to new again. But we tried, but it was better we didn't. Thank God I couldn't fix the carpet, because we'd have never known what was underneath it if I didn't rip it out. So remember, rip out carpets in your old cars. Don't leave that in there. Do not leave that in there. If we don't learn anything from this renovation, rip out the carpet in a used vehicle. It's, you'll cry. You'll cry. Have a great afternoon. I will see you around dinner time. Now we're up to 30 minutes. Yeah, it's going to take all day. I got to plug this sucker in while I got some sun and electric. Okay, guys? We'll see you in a little while. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly, little at a time. And we'll catch you after dinner. See you later, everybody. One last look. Woo! It's coming along. 3 years in the making. I'll see you guys later. Been waiting since 2020? No, 22. 22. It was March when I found the car. A couple months after Richard died, I found the vehicle. And then I ended up picking up the car on April Fool's Day. Yeah, which was funny. You know, I bought the vehicle. I took possession of the car on April 1st in 22. Then in 23, I ended up getting thrown out of the house. They, you know, declared the house inhabitable. When? You'll love this. Was April 1st. So a year to the day that I got the car, I ended up getting thrown out. It was originally to be made as, if you haven't watched any of those videos from 3 years ago, I started the channel with Richard in 21. In July, I think it was 21, we started the first responder channel, explaining what was happening. That's really what the channel was about. It was not a van life channel. It was just me explaining what was happening to the first responders from September 11th, you know, first-hand accounts, stuff like that. And then he passed away. Then I lost the house to the 2 hurricanes coming, and I said I needed a hotel room on wheels. This was what this was. This was just an evacuation vehicle, because I couldn't afford $300 a night for like 6 months if something happened to my car. Who could afford that? $300 a day to stay at a hotel, and they do not give you a break during those emergencies. The $100 a night rooms go up to $200. Everything doubles. About 3 weeks before the storm's coming, as soon as they know a storm is coming, boom, all the rates go up way before, so they can't look like price gouging. All right, and no one does anything about that down here, and that's despicable. That is the most despicable thing you can do to somebody, is to triple the price on a hotel room when people got nowhere to go. You know, 30 minutes, gotta cut it off. I'm done bitching. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everybody. See you in a little while.